Ohtani is up to hit, everybody is watching for a reason.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Long run. Fair territory put away.
Thing to keep an eye on so far in this inning, 89-90 with Heaney's fastball. I know a lot of pitches in the first inning. Velocity down on his fastball about 2-3 miles.
I mean, Gooby, as a pitcher, how do you counteract? I mean, there's no secret about what they're trying to do, including that last out there.
But if you're successful running a fastball up, that's what you want. You can look away all day. If you hit that spot upstairs, you're going to get him out. Those pitches were down in the strike zone. That's why they were able to make contact.
Exactly. So counteracting that, what do you do? Is it better to stay, change location down but in, knowing that they're not going to be swinging upstairs?
Yeah, you got to go up and in. You got to make sure that outer part of the plate is yours during the course of a game.
Out over the plate. That one up. Change up. Bell tie is served into center field. Second hit in as many innings for Rosario.
Reminds me of an outing that he had last season against the Rangers, middle of the game, when things kind of went south for him. Gooby over in Arlington. Same thing we saw there. This guy saying left center field, right center field, up the middle.
Jose Ramirez with a 2-run homer in the first inning. Thank you, Jose, from his perspective down there, and some insights. And I was just curious as Matt Wise checks on Jaime Barria out there.
I think whenever he's ready, you might see him in the game. There's not a lot of comfort out there as far as his delivery today for Andrew Heaney.
1-1 the count. Well, in this team and what they can do offensively, speaking of course of the Angels. Center field, not to Shohei land though. Well shy of it. Taylor Ward is there and he puts it away.
Yeah, not too often you can see a baseball bouncing up there in the batter's eye in center field. Shohei's, he's unreal.
Franmil Reyes, he's got that same kind of size and leverage that Ohtani brings into the batter's box. And he hit one about as far last night. You're the Angels, though. As Reyes diving play Rendon. He tried to use the third and he did.
Well, I'm sure they're going to check that one. Terry Francona's going to check real quick.
Is this throw with intent? Let's take a look here.
That's pretty good range.
It was. Mark Gubicza, this throw was with intent, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, because he's still trying to get back to his normal self. He threw that to bounce it over there like Davey Concepcion used to do, throwing across the diamond in the AstroTurf in Cincinnati. And you got to remember that kneecap, though. Diving for a baseball like that on that hard dirt and trying to get up quickly and make a lot on the throw. And to get a lot on the throw, not easy.
That was an incredible play. Just an incredible play.
The range to get to that. Remember, he can't get up quickly with that knee. Boy, that's really, really close.
This ball knocked down. It was hit 105 miles an hour.
That's a big man to hit that one, too. I mean, C.B. Buckner was right there on there. He had a good angle. It's one of those plays you want to see called out or stand, because it was an amazing play. You might see that all night long on the highlight reels. Seen a lot of things, folks, but to
have the ingenuity and the athleticism to think in the moment, I'm going to go ahead and use the dirt because that's all I can do in that short of a throw. That's very different than making a long throw across the diamond. Yeah, tough break there. It was a great effort. He's in there.
First of all, that was a rocket. Wow. I still can't believe he was able to get to this baseball. Remember, that kneecap foul ball off him, put him on the IL just about 12, 13 days ago. What a play that was by Rendon.
So an infield single for Reyes. Yeah, that changes everything. He gets a single instead of a fielder's choice. He's happy. Well, that's a tough one to overturn, but you could see the evidence there. Great effort by Rendon. Here's Eddie Rosario. Look, it's hard to come back. I mean, let's be honest. If you were watching in the first inning, it's hard to come back from what happened with Rosario, Eddie Rosario, just taking a bag on what was kind of lackadaisical effort and tossing the ball in on the infield. But maybe it woke him up. Maybe that kicks you in the teeth. Maybe that embarrasses you. And Rendon with the great effort. Ohtani with the home run. And hopefully this team in white, win or lose, a little bit more on edge the rest of the
We could
night.
talk about a lot of guys playing out of position, but this is an opportunity to shine as a player.
Opportunity.
Yeah. That's what you want. Doesn't matter if you're out of position or not. You want a chance to show you belong here. You can put up some numbers, do things defensively to keep your glove out there along with your bat.
Eddie hits it out towards second base. Big shift was on. Goslin out there in shallow right field puts it away. 5-1.
On the pitch usage for Zach Plesac, four-seam fastball 39%, slider 26%, changeup 23%, curveball 12%, and a different break and the spin rate. What he has is your third lowest as far as curveball, fifth lowest slider, changeup there, and four-seam fastball, but still pretty impressive numbers even without the spin rate. I think part of it is that short arm delivery gets on you as a hitter. It's really quick on you.
I'm curious about some of the components of that delivery and how you keep the arm strong. What goes into it? It's almost like watching a catcher pitch. Do you follow me there? A catcher that's throwing down with, you see that arm come up quick.
I mean,
you don't see the big circle back behind you.
As a hitter, you don't get a chance to track the baseball out of his hand until it's almost on you.
195, 270, 398, the triple slash for Justin Upton. He's homered 7 times this year.
Doesn't wow you with velocity on his fastball either, but how quick he gets that baseball on you as a hitter.
Off the end of the bat, Plesac will hop to the front of the bump. Little easy throw over there. It's unique, Jose. Obviously, there's a little bit of hiding the baseball that goes into that short arm approach as well.
On this side of first base, I'm watching not just the separation of how late he does it, but also look where the arm goes. It goes and rubs against his jersey. Right there, look at that. Right against the belt. I mean, Gooby, I don't think I've seen anybody do exactly this. Watch this. Late, belt, and drive.
Not easy to be able to create that kind of leverage and get that much on a baseball with very little as far as bringing that hand back and arm back and delivering the baseball.
You know what else Gooby brings to mind is keeping the grip once he makes contact with his body that one time, huh?
It's amazing what he's done this year. He had a no-hitter going into the 8th inning the other day up in Seattle.
Tried to keep what has been hot hitting going. Gosselin unable to do so. A couple of outs in the inning.
Another underestimated part of Jose Ramirez's game is defense. We know he runs well. We saw his power already, but he's a solid defender. At one point was playing second base for Cleveland, here at third base in the hot corner, makes that play on the line drive right at him.
Gosselin coming in with the 366 on base, had a big road trip. And now Jose Iglesias, he too has been able to contribute with the bat quite a bit.
By the way, Gooby, in case it has happened to you, Plesac forgot his cleats, to pack his cleats when the road trip began. So he was pitching near a no-hitter with store-bought cleats by the clubby that day. How about that?
Bounding ball out to third. Ramirez on across the diamond. Store-bought.
Never did that.
Yeah.